Hey guys, Peter from Giordano's Gift and Garden. I just wanted to talk today about one of the more underrated evergreens we sell here at Giordano's. This is called the Yoshino Cryptomeria, also known as the Japanese cedar. And while we sell plenty of green giants, we do think that this is one of the more underrated evergreens we offer here, especially for what customers are looking for. So this will get about 40 feet tall and about 25 feet wide. But there are really four things you want to keep in mind when deciding if a Japanese cedar is right for your privacy hedge. The first thing you want to consider is that the Japanese cedar will naturally remain pyramid shaped, of round at the bottom and narrow at the top. So pruning is very minimal pruning is required for this plant. Secondly, it has a very high rate of growth. If the Japanese cedar is happy, it can grow about 1.5 feet a year until it reaches 40 feet tall and 25 feet wide. The third thing with the Japanese cedar and what distinguishes it from other evergreens is that it will change color throughout the year. In the spring, the needles will be almost a lime green, very eye-catching and powerful. Now that it's the summer, as you can see, the needles get a little bit darker, more like a regular green. And then in the winter, they become a bronze green that a lot of people do find beautiful. And the last thing you want to consider with the Japanese cedar, what separates it from other evergreens like the green giant, is that it can handle a little bit of shade, right? Most evergreens need full sun, and if they don't get 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight a day, they can begin to lose their needles and become dead. The Japanese cedar can actually be okay with 3 or 4 hours of sunlight a day. It doesn't need the 8 that other evergreen privacy shrubs require. So this is perfect if you have a little bit of a spot where you want something tall, 40 feet, wide. You don't need a lot of pruning. It's a quick grower, so it'll fill in quickly. It changes color depending on the season, so this always grabs your interest, and it can handle a lot more shade than the typical evergreen shrub.